Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Cool, thanks guys. It's confusing. This shit's complicated. Testing, 1, 2, 3. It's gonna take me a bit, and I don't have. I was pretty much setting this up all day, so I'm not hearing that. So some of the stream might be just getting some of my settings right here. Let's turn that down. Oh, it can't, so I gotta run that on the streaming PC. Okay, I hear that. I need to run this VLC media player on my streaming PC. Okay. How loud is the walk-in music? Let me see what YouTube looks like. Apologize guys, I'm setting all this stuff up. Same as usual? Okay. Let me turn this up. Kind of an echo, like the microphone's further away. Well, it is farther away, but you know, I don't know how it's going to sound in this room. I might have to do a bunch of adjustments. Pull this up so I can see it. Yeah, I got a bunch of settings I got to play with here. Apologize, I'm not saying hello or anything. Alright, let's see here. Let's go to my channel. View your channel. Alive. There we go. To my channel. Let's mute that. Definitely make that bigger so I see Dr. The mic is just more sensitive. This one picks up the keyboard too. I'm not even the one typing. So I can play with these settings here, and I'm gonna do it now. So let's turn this down some more. Testing 1, 2, 3. Bring it. My audio should have gone down some. Are you even picking this up too? I'm assuming you are. And I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I like the clickety keyboard. It's not the soft type. Yeah, because I just turned it down. I just turned it down a lot. Hey Hudson Hawk. Let me turn. Testing 1, 2, 3. Thanks for the resub there, Hudson Hawk. So I'm gonna worry about kick last. So you hear a lot of background. There's a lot of audio. I mean, echo. I'm gonna listen to the stream afterwards. So the microphone, you can see it's right here. Microphone's like right there. You can see the mic. So let's see if the raffle starts. Let's see if this works. It was a lot more work than I thought because I had to make sure everything was working on, okay, that's working. The good news, the raffle stuff is working. It sounded better, no echo right now, just a little low. And see, that's the catch-22. Maybe if I put the mic a little bit closer, that might be the catch-22. I turned the decibel level down on the pickup, right? But then that might be then what made it a lot lower. There we go. I moved the mic a little bit closer. Let's see here. So that's working. Excuse me. Let's see if our raffle code's working. So it was a lot more complex. The other thing that was irritating is my streaming PC isn't a 4K monitor. It's a laptop and it only does 2K. And so I had to adjust all the resolutions on all my OBS scenes. So that was a pain in the ass. But I got my Rodecaster Duo. Welcome in, Jedi. You know, even though I'm not live on Kick, it looks like it's still working in terms of the raffles and stuff. We'll have to find a good spot for this. Let's see here. I gotta play with this. Testing 1, 2, 3. We'll have that right there, like that. Oh. I'm just going to go into the game. I want to get feedback on the game. How does it sound, etc. Maybe I probably should put a YouTube video up too. I mean, it's really, really neat. I love this. So this Rodecaster Duo, I can hear the audio from my streaming PC. I can hear the audio from the gaming PC. It's pretty neat stuff. Yeah, Kick's, I think, not working. I assume you heard all that. My dogs bark at every little noise. And then I'll be curious, Hudson Hawk, Tier, Rufus, if your codes work. We sure did. That's the only thing I don't like about this is with my, I think with my headset mic, it really only picked up you know, my voice. Well, I guess y'all heard River squeaking and stuff like that too. Let me tell you, this is getting a little something used to. I'm just not used to a mic like right here all up in my face. Let's see here. Load him up. Open observer. Load. Code work. Thank you. Thank you. We gravy. As long as the code's working, everybody's happy. Happy. God, we got to compile shaders every time there's a release. What am I doing at Power 4? 18. Yes, when you change to a different microphone, it takes a bit to get used to. Yeah. Not even that, it's just, it's...
Rock Ridge at noon tomorrow. Here's your badge. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
Did that play okay? Yeah, it ran on Kick. Kick is, well, I think... I mean, I'm gonna step away from over here and I'm going to see if I can do something about the kick part. Sounded wonky. Huh.
I don't play World of Warcraft.
Butters, you said you're on your computer all the time.
Yeah, but I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Hey Pagla, I'm just messing with my configuration settings here. That one sounded fine? Okay. I had to do this the other day. So confusing. Bottom line. Close. Okay, that's all good. I don't know why the kick stream's not working, but the kick raffle should work now. That was a different issue. Let's see here. All right, we'll kick off one more raffle to see what happens. Oh. Create myself a lot of work, and then tomorrow I got to. I didn't set up my Stream Deck yet, so I need to do that too. It was just, it took all day to get this working the way that I wanted. I still didn't get everything to do it. And some stuff you just got to stream and get feedback from. So I saw Citizen Spooner was having problems quantuming today. And I'm just wondering if it's worth it to try to quantum myself. What kind of missions do we have? Oh, I gotta get used to this. Hey, Six Dogs, welcome in, welcome in. We could do Wicklow, see how that's working. We could try to do that one. We got Combat Scenario 1. Oh, I want to check out the delivery missions. Are these the normal delivery missions now? Hey, Dolwiz. Are these the normal delivery missions now? Hydrosa was having a ton of issues too outside of his PC crashing. Well, the cool thing now is that if my PC does crash, I can reboot it and come back online. Hey, Ubu. So I gotta get used to this. I gotta get used to where my mute button is. Voice sounds clearer. Well, it's a whole new setup, Pagla. So it's a whole new setup. You can see the mic a little bit in the right-hand corner. I got my new headset, so I'm hooked into kick raffles are working. Hey, Major Angry, thank you. How was wear and tear when you tested? I thought normal. Well, they turned wear and tear off yesterday. They turned it off. I took an Idris out and did tons of missions and combat with it, and I was fine. I mean, it wear and tear it a little bit, but it wasn't much. And I don't think all ships are going to be equal. So I thought I would do. I wanted to see what this was like. Like, are these the original? Are these back in the game now? Where is Constellation? Where am I at? I'm in Area 18, right? So do I need to get, I don't need to get, for that, I don't need to. I need to get some canisters. Nice. Yeah, I can see that. Depends on how much punishment the ship takes. Yeah, I mean, if you're in combat and you're getting shot, you're going to be fine. But I mean, so I took my Idris out, soloed that all day. I did 2 combat scenarios. Constellation is a ship model. It is, but that's not, that was a destination, wasn't it? Contracts. Delivery. Collect packets from Constellation. I logged in like 15 minutes ago, only to get server error 2 minutes in. It's been 20 minutes and still stuck in server error. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to start a notepad of what I need to look at. What's going on here? Kick is not streaming. I don't know if that's related to me or something else. Badges audio was weird. I need to move music VLC player to streaming PC. The reason why I need that there is when the clips come on and play, like badges or I don't play World or Warcraft or whatever, I stop the music. Well, I need that on the streamer bot that's running on my streaming PC for that to happen. So I need to move that there. All right, I'm just getting my to-do list of stuff that I find wrong. Let's see here. Old Man Observer folder. Give me an Old Man Observer folder. And 2025 streaming. And let's create a to-do. 2025 1205. There we go. All right, there's my little to-do list. So I'm gonna do one of these. Yeah, but where in the world? What is Constellation? What on earth is that? Minimal combat expected. Oh, so I probably should get some ammo. Let's go get some ammos and stuff just in case. Minimal combat expected. How is the server? We have, what are these symbols in the middle? Code, a voice symbol, an electric symbol. What are those? Uh-oh. Server error. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, it's working. Maybe. We got 30 FPS, but not really. We got 5 people on this server, 26 on the shard. Can't handle that. 5. This might be the smallest server I've ever been on. Wow. All right, so we're gonna do what we normally do. We're gonna get some canisters and stuff. Reddit concluded that Bacon, Dubstep, and the Flash. I don't get that. I'm confused. Was that for some others chat, Yuri? And if it is, you gotta give me a backstory. I like dubstep. Oh shit! You're bacon. Never mind. Never mind. Bacon, dubstep, and flash. I am so just slow. I got 100 things on my mind. Probably your on-foot emissions IR sounds EM. I'm with you. I like bacon, dubstep, and flash. God, that took me a minute to digest that. It was so unexpected. I could not put two and two together. That took a minute. I gotta get used to this. So this one, I got a headset that's got, I had a Bluetooth headset before. Now I got a headset that's plugged in directly to the Rodecaster. And I hate things dragging on me, like pulling down. There we go, that might be a little bit better. It's annoying. And then the other thing I don't like about it, with my Bluetooth headset up, I could keep the headset on and the mic and walk, 30 feet away. I can go in the kitchen and still talk if I want to. Now I'm gonna have to take the headset off every time. Oh, let me put stream on over here so I can see it up here. Search. Make sure the volume's down. And I also bumped up my stream to 2K. I have no idea. I don't think Twitch is going to show 2K, but YouTube might. YouTube might. YouTube, you can do up to 4K. Where does it show? It's only doing 1080p though. Okay, I need to figure out how I can do that. Yep, still in 1080p. Well, that's weird. I tested Twitch earlier, so there's a bandwidth test site. Yeah. I was gonna say, I tested Twitch earlier because Twitch has a test site. On YouTube, I can do an unlisted URL or a private URL. On Twitch, I can do a test stream without going live. And they tell you your bandwidth and everything like that. It was all great. I was doing 13 kilobits per second on both YouTube and Twitch. But I think you have to get, on the Twitch side, I think they have to enable you for 2K. Maybe you got to be partner or something. But I'm thinking the reason why YouTube is 1080p is because the plugin I use for OBS, it takes the settings that are the overall settings, and that's what it's doing, I guess. That's because you're too far away. It's got to go a long, long way. It's probably determining that your bandwidth and with connection is not letting you have higher. Do you know, were you always able to get 1080p? Yeah, it may be. But there could be something funky going on with it. What about anybody else? Is anybody else at 1080p or only at 720? Be great if you could let me know. And I've concluded I need to get some other stuff. I definitely want to get, I want my monitors mounted on the desktop now. I want to turn this one sideways. I want to have it up more here where I can see it. I'd love to have one actually at my text chat. I'd love to have just right above me. I need to get a long arm and a monitor right there. All right, so we grabbed some medicine. I hate having to do this every patch. And especially if you're testing PTU, which I want to test every day, to have to do this every time. It's like, just make long-term persistent. Put everything back in your home hangar. Don't delete shit. Most likely the hardware acceleration setting I messed with was trying to get Star Citizen run better while I have streams up on running a second one. So it might be you. All right, let's grab some crews. right, we'll grab 10 of these. All right. Proton, thanks for the cheers. Well, I appreciate that. I don't get cheers like that very often, but thank you. Much obliged. I got so much on my mind. I'm like trying to play the game, but think about streaming setup, what I should be doing, what I need to change different. And it's very hard. I'm terrible at multitasking. And if I'm multitasking, that means something's getting my full attention and the other ones aren't. They just aren't, and I'm gonna mess them up. Actually, no, I did that in a different browser. Yeah, Sir Barbetta says his is at 1080. All right, so I bought that. Let me get some pulverizers just in case I want some. I got something else I want to do too. Hold on, I want to make a change on here. So what I should do is make this the big screen. I can see this text better and make the YouTube one smaller. There we go. I'm doing some rearranging my windows here. I don't know why I haven't done this already. Hold on. I'm just rearranging some windows here. Let's move that over a little bit more. There we go. Then that looks good. Okay. I don't see a lot of YouTube. Right, that'll make that a little bit more prominent. Hype train oncoming. What do we do here? Well, Proton. Thank you. You're being generous today. We got Jagger with a gifted sub, Broomy, X3 ends and some zeros and some ends. My name is Paul and Arc Q43. Well, thank you. We appreciate it. What was I doing? Now I forgot what I was doing. Did I buy any pulverizer ammo? Screw it, we'll get some anyway. Hey, Doc Org, what's going on, man? I got my streaming PC set up. I got the Rodecaster Dual set up. I got the external mic set up. It's a Shure 7dB or whatever it's called, SMDB. I think I'm buying a lot more than I need to. Hey, Chip, welcome in. I just can't think right now. Hey, Malachi, thank you. Mikey Games with a gifted sub. So Chrome, Waterfox, Brave, Opera GX, all show 1080p, Edge 720. One of the things I've noticed, Yuri, with Twitch is getting worse and worse with Edge. On some streamers, and for the sub. Thanks for the sub there, Proton. Wow, coming in dropping bits. Let's take a raffle off for. Ooh, that's why I didn't do that. Did I pop this out? All right, we're gonna pop that out. There we go. Let's go raffle off for Proton here, man. He's just dropping all kinds of stuff, gifts, subs, and bits and everything. Yeah, so I'm using 1080. Yeah, but I'm just saying I've seen a lot of problems with Edge and Twitch. Like if you do the stream dual thing with somebody, you can't even do that on Edge. And then I was having a problem. I was watching Expat Brat's stream last week, and her stream kept pausing and tried all kinds of stuff. Turn hardware acceleration on, turn hardware acceleration off, and it just wouldn't work. It kept pausing, and then I switched it to Chrome, and then it was smooth the whole time. So I've seen a few instances where Chrome is better than Edge for Twitch. I don't know what's going on. Join the Tyrant Mates in South Central Florida. Oh, cool. Cool. Well, you'd be about a couple hours from me. I'm over a little bit north of Tampa. Malachi, thank you. Get to 11 subs. Look at you, man. I really appreciate it. All it goes back to the community. Everything that comes here goes right back to the community. No, I believe you. But I'm just saying I've seen Edge be more flaky with Twitch. And it changes. Like I said, Edge was fine for me for years and years and years. I mean, it's what I've always used while I was on Windows 10 and 11. And then it's starting recently get worse for some reason. Roger the Boogly, welcome in. All right, let's pull canister. There we go. Let's grab some of these. Always good to find more Star Citizen streamer. Wife and I love the game. Euro Pop, 38 years and holding. She deserves a trophy. So she plays Star Citizen too. Well, congrats. Drunken Klondike, thanks for the sub. Wow. I judge people when they send me search results for Bing because they are using Edge. Well, you know, Edge is actually, what's really funny is Edge is Chrome under the hood. It's really the Chromium engine underneath. You use Opera yourself. I end up using lots of browsers all the time because I've been in web development. I've been writing web pages since 96. I wrote my first web page in 1996. And I like using all different browsers because I like to see what's going on. Pagla with 100 cheers. Thank you all, guys. I don't know, something must be in the water today. Well, thank you all. I really appreciate it. Like I said, it all goes back to the community. You guys are on a roll tonight. But yeah, so being a software, engineer, developer, I've done web pages as long as most people have, if not longer. I just like using different browsers from time to time. I'll use Firefox for certain activities and Chrome for others and Edge for that, just to see how things work. Hi, you all are just killing it. I don't think I've ever had a stream like this, and I can't even think. Squid Billy, thanks for the sub. I have never had a stream like this. I'll get like somebody will drop a 5-bomb, or we'll get a sub here or there. You guys are just being so generous, man. You guys are being so generous. Chrome was just eating up too much RAM when I was using it. Chrome is a memory hog. Absolutely. Proton with I like those Cheers bottles. All right, so I'm lost here. Where am I at? There we go. So there's the thing. So yeah, we haven't had proper delivery missions since 4.0. They dropped 4.0. We have not had proper delivery missions since 4.0. So I'm curious if these are the original. My very first mission in Star Citizen was on Avenger Titan, and I was a delivery mission. So if they're back, I want to do one. It'll be using 8 gigs. When I wasn't doing anything on Edge, I'd have like 4 streams open and using 4 gigs. Yeah. Twitch is a memory hog. Pages regularly go to 400 megs plus 1 gig plus. Yeah. And some of it's because there's lots of reasons, but the internet has loose standards. So when people are building HTML pages, the browser, especially Microsoft, started to do this. Firefox, Mozilla was a little bit more strict, and then Microsoft would always try to do its best to display the page. Well, that's a lot of code and a lot of if statements, a lot of figuring out. And so they're so complex because they do their best to try to display the page regardless of how bad the HTML is. 4.4 already has the retrieve from records ones. Next only, I believe. Oh, I got to get used to this. My button's over here. Yeah, I knew that, but this looked like regular delivery missions, like in the Moby Glass. I think I did a retrieve from wreckage one. I tried to do. Remember, I tried to do so when Nick's dropped on the PTU, I tried to do the retrieve from wreckage one. To me, that's not quite a delivery mission. The delivery missions I had was I went up to a moon somewhere, picked up a package from somewhere, and then delivered it to one of those delivery boxes. Wreckage 1's pretty close. But if you remember, it wasn't working. So I'm curious to see if these are working. Remember, we just couldn't put the box in there. It was like closing too fast. That was when the 4.4 dropped the PTU. And so to me, I just want to play 4.5. I just want to fly different ships and see what the engineering impact is on these ships, see what the wear and tear is on these ships, and just do missions. They didn't drop the next build, or did it get scrapped? There was a new build today. I probably should have released the patch notes, but my mind right now is just, it's got 1,000 things going on. And then you guys are coming by dropping subs and gift bombs and bits, and it's just like my brain is mushed. Only actually OG delivery style I've seen lately are the Lumina delivery missions that had in 4.4 PTU. Luminali. The shards are melting down in PTU. Yeah, it got pretty bad yesterday. I might not stay on here. I think I still have the second half of Star Citizen Live to watch. All right, so we're gonna do old school. Well, how far away is this? Will I be able to take a Titan? How far can a Titan go? So what is... There's 8 missions. We got FTL Courier. We have Red Wind Line Haul. Hawk Row Agency. Starfarer. So these are ships. Gotcha, I wasn't paying attention. Dropped about 230. If you're in, you should be good. My shard went down and I'm locked out. Okay, well, I'm not going to get out then. So these are ships. So these are pulling them from wreckage. So why are they doing wrecks instead of... oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what you just said. Yeah, there you go. But why are they doing wrecks? Like, to me, a delivery mission is hey, I got this package to, deliver it. It's not common to be pulling packages from wrecks. All right, so we're going to ArcCorp. We'll do this one. Then maybe we'll try some of the other different ones. All right, we got hype trains. Show me the emotes. Who got emotes? I already got all the level 3 emotes, so I didn't get any new emotes. All right, let's go pull a Titan out. Do I have any skins for a Titan? Let's see. I don't know what I have for a Titan. What am I doing here? My brain is just absolute mush. Normally, I would have read the release notes, but I was just scrambling to get up and test and get things going. Dunno has a great disadvantage. They can shove pew pew right into the basic missions. That may be it. It's like, why does everything got to be pew pew? Why? I mean, I like combat as much as the next guy, but I think it's cool that there's other stuff in the game. Now, those are delivery missions. The hauling ones, that's not delivery. That's hauling. So the delivery missions before 4.0 were go pick up a package and go deliver it to here, which is a little bit different from the hauling, where it's take up these 400 packages and deliver it over here. They're containers versus a package. Vehicles. God, my brain is just absolute mush. I do have libraries. I have a Skull Crusher one, solar ones. Let's grab the Skull Crusher one. I don't think I've looked at these ever. Yeah, let's try that.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle.
And retrieve. All right, let's get our armor on and let's get our stuff, and we'll see how the Titan does. Titan's a common starter ship. Let's see what the noobs got to deal with in terms of engineering. That looks good. Okay, put that on. Grab that. Grab the helmet. Yeah, I definitely got to figure out. Hey, Dory. I don't know. I've barely just got on it. Just getting started. I'm going to try a delivery mission. See how that is. It's circumventing potential issues with package colliding in classic pickup drop-off locations, at least, but I doubt that's the whole reason and intention. So they're doing it because of their code. bring a pistol. We'll bring that. These are my 2 favorite weapons. Damn that deep voice. You know, and I swear I'm not running any fancy software. This is just now I have the external mic. I guess it's picking up my real voice or something. I don't, I can talk really deep if I want to. You know, we got the late night radio voice that we're hitting. So I haven't done anything. It's just now I got the external mic. I got the Rodecaster. Now maybe the default software is doing something, but this is how I talk. This is how I sound on Zoom when I'm talking to people at work. All right, so what was I doing? Utilities. All right, we definitely want a multi-tool. Let's see here. What's the black one? Thought I had a black one. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, we'll bring that one. All right, so Cambrio. We need that for sure. And we'll take that one. Night and day audio difference. Is it really? I can't wait. I'm gonna listen to this stream when I get done with it. So I'm already keeping my notes of what I need to fix. So that's probably that's the only 2 I need. I don't need the mining one. That's a Cambrio one. Cambrio. You know, as soon as I say that, then I'll want one for whatever stupid reason. All right, let's grab some of these. That looks good. We'll do 10. Do 20. There we go. And then some ammo. And we'll be good to go. Oh, some canisters. We got 1. We'll bring 2. Although it just seems like these things last forever. You could like repair a whole Idris and not use the whole canister. Where'd that one go? Barry White vibes. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. All right, let's split this to about 10 or so. All right, we did 13. And then let's split him. I'm not anticipating combat, but I'll just do that. And we'll get another set here. Okay, all right, that looks good. Leave room for my fire hydrant. We got a little bit to handle ourselves if we run into something, and we got the Titan with the Skull Crusher. All right, we got a delivery mission. I have not completed a delivery mission this year. Not the proper delivery missions. So when does Luminali start? We're gonna start getting gifts, aren't we? Oh, look at that. I probably should look around this ship and take a look at where everything's at before I get going. Make sure I know where the fire hydrant is and everything. That's a cool looking paint. That looks awesome on the Titan. Wow. I had no idea. That's a good looking paint. Yeah, I like this one a lot. This is, you know what we're gonna do. I did Worson's show. We're gonna do. There's probably a lot of good paints. I need to remember ones like this. This is a great paint. This might take a little bit more research. Doing that might take a little bit more research. Where's Star Citizen? Hey, Camera Cow, what's going on? That one looks cool. How do I get in the back? Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Thanks for the follow, Ryan. No kick stream tonight. It's broken. So I've set, I don't know what's wrong. So this is my first time using my streaming PC. So I got my Rodecaster Dual set up. I got my SMDB7 mic or whatever it is. I got my streaming PC set up, and then I went to go test the stream, and the Kick wasn't working. I don't know why. I'll have to. I got my to-do list. So there's a lot of things that aren't working right. I got my to-do list of things that aren't working tonight. Kick is not streaming. It's one of them. But we will get it working. We don't know what's going on. Oh, I gotta do something about this. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. All right, so we got a bed over here. Do we have a fire hydrant? We got a fire hydrant here. Okay, we're good to go. There's really not a lot. There should be another room back here. This is where the cargo area is. Luminale 2955 is December 10th. Okay, 5 more days. So next week, what is that? Tuesday? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a Wednesday. Every time I get the hat trick, YouTube denies me the glory. All right, so I guess there's no components. Am I not seeing components on here? Let's get the Cambriel tool on here. There we go. Okay, and let's get a canister in here. There we go. Perfect. All right, not needed. What was that? So we got a fire hydrant, but I really don't see many components on this ship, and that's okay. Yep, doesn't have any yet, just a fire extinguisher. That appears to be the case. All right, cool. All right, where we're going? Some area I can't read it. Things on the way. All right, let's turn it on. Looks good. Thrusters. Yeah, turn sound up a little bit. Options. Audio, or maybe my sound. Let me turn it up on here. I gotta get used to where to turn this up. How's the game audio sound? Now I hear myself even more. I need to get the audio off of my headset. I hate hearing myself. Move audio off, move my voice off of the headset. Now I have Star Citizen turned down quite a bit, as you can see. Okay, we don't have to. Can we not do that, baby? All right, let's get out of atmosphere here. Much faster ship. All right, where am I going? Yeah, I want to turn that down. That's annoying. Pickup gift for June X. Why is it invalid? Let's go here first. Oh, stop. Hold on. Yeah. If your voice is a 10, music is a 6, game is a 4. Yeah, I mean, you can see too, the audio I had way down. Hey, Pagan. And I purposely have the music kind of just a little, when there's dead silence, I just find it annoying. Like if I go to a bar and they don't have music playing, it's so weird. So I like just a little bit in the background. No, you know, voice music or anything like that. In this game, I have it turned way down. It looks like I got the master volume, audio. Crank it up. That should be a little bit louder. A no music bar is crazy. I know, and it doesn't happen often. I'll point it out. It's like, what's the sound? It's like I'm sitting in a bar and there's just no sound. And sometimes it takes me a minute or two. I'm like, something's off. Wait, there's no music playing. This is weird. Uh-oh, bumping my mic. That's the other thing I get used to. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, where am I going? Can I get there? Operations. Is this the right place? Can I pick this up? Can I jump to this now? Why is it an invalid target? Do I have to go to here? Operations Depot. Let's try to go that. You got it just about the perfect. Can hear you talk. Music is relaxing, and we get to hear the space game. Old man wants music while drinking his espresso martinis. I love my espresso martinis. Nothing like a good espresso martini. In fact, I can like them a little too much. No, because I don't drink the espresso martinis on an empty belly. It's usually I'll have it after having dinner and stuff like that, and you know, I'll just have one or two. The problem that I had with it's not even just the caffeine, it was just the coffee on my belly, and I think it was causing, you know, the reflux to come up and hit my throat and make it even worse. It was just that coffee in the morning. And, you know, and plus I've used it as an opportunity to drink my water. But if I'm out having a nice dinner, after I have dinner, then, you know, I might have an espresso martini or two to nightcap it. A fresh margarita. Nice. So, you know, we lost our appliances because Hurricane Elaine, so we just got a new espresso. Oh shit, I am going to wreck. Fuck. If I'm having an espresso martini, it's not going to be alcohol free. So yeah, that was yeah, I can't multitask. And the other thing too is that Titan's a little bit faster ship than I'm used to flying. It's not a big carrier. It's not a whole sea. You know, I'm flying the big ships. And next thing you know, I'm right there where I needed to go. Oh, we still got our shiny armor on. All right, we're still going to do this mission. Yeah, espresso martinis. Like to have them after dinner. I like my filet mignons, and then end it with a nice espresso martini. Team Rocket's blasting off again. I got my saber this morning after flying the Reclaimer for a couple hours, flew right into a hangar wall. Yeah, I mean, and that's the problem I have is I'm usually flying bigger ships. I'm not often in like a small fighter or something. And so going to the Titan there, that was just night and day. Did I lose all my ammo and stuff too? That sucks. Well, there's my body. I got a waypoint to my body now too. We're gonna deliver this package. All right, so we got a chance. Maybe we pick a different ship. Oh, I gotta wait. No, we gotta wait. Well, we'll do a raffle. We will do a raffle. Yeah, I don't know why the kick is not streaming. There's no legitimate reason why it shouldn't be. I'll have to do a different OBS setup and do it as the primary and see if it's that issue or something else. Is Kick just not? Is anybody streaming Kick, or is it just me? Like maybe there's a problem. No, we got folks. There's folks streaming. OBS multi-stream plugin not streaming to Kick. This is out. Hey Vaughn. Oh, look at that. That's on my to-do list. My brain's so much right now, I gotta get used to the real observer voice. I have to hear it, so I don't even know what the voice is. Maybe the default setup of Rodecaster is making it deeper for some reason. But the chat and raffles on Kick seem to work, only the screen shows offline. Well, yeah, the chats I can do, what now? The chat I can do, I can do streamer bot and chat whether I'm online or not. So people have done that before. So that's not a problem. It's just, it's not live for whatever reason. Your actual microphone's so much better than the other one. Well, I just got this as an all new setup. But I'm curious now to hear what the voice is, because I've never considered myself a deep voice. But you know, I'm not a good singer, but I'm all up for some karaoke. And I do songs. I do better on songs with deep voices. Like 16 Tons by Tennessee Ernie Ford. I love to do that one. I'll do a lot of Johnny Cash. The other one sounded like you were near the bucket of a shiv. Well, I mean, it was just a cheap headset mic, right? I mean, it's nothing. I spent a lot of money. Do Country Roads. Yeah, but that's not a deep... That's not a deep person voice song. Why are we speaking German? I gotta get my translate on there. And then you get an AI bot on that. Yeah, Country Roads. John Denver is not a baritone. House of the Rising Sun's not that guy. The guy. Well, House of the Rising Sun's a traditional song that what's their name did, and the lead singer for that, he has got some absolute pipes. If you hear him do Misunderstood, oh man, he can hit the high notes. Easy peasy. God, what is that guy named? The lead singer, and he's effortless. But I'd go out and I'd do karaoke just for fun. And then, you know, other people come by, they can actually sing, and it's like, yeah, okay, go away. Actual is a common mistranslation for German because we have actual, which means current. So German actual is current. Okay. I knew some German. There was one point in time I knew a decent amount, but I don't have good long-term memory. So I co-opted for Siemens in the early 90s. I lived with 4 German co-ops, and I took 2 years of German in college. And I don't remember a thing.
I didn't think you had it in
other than Guten Tag and things like that. Who's Eric Burton? I don't know Eric Burton. Uh-oh. Why is there no audio now? I have no audio at all. I mean, my voice is still registering, but why is there no desktop audio? Not either one. Let me play audio over here. I want to hear it. Play some music here. Misunderstood. Song. There we go. One of my favorite. Kill Bill is one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm gonna unplug the USB and plug it back in. I'll be right back. The fight with Rin Ishii, yeah. It's spooky without no audio. Man, Observer, you're lucky I'm still stuck in a server. I better make sure I don't time out, but it's kind of annoying that the audio's gone now. I took the kids to Zootopia tonight and wanted to slip the Kill Bill movie that was on. Yes. I can't wait to watch it, but I don't know if I could watch in a theater. I hope they put it out on stream or Bluetooth, or not Bluetooth, but Blu-ray. So why did I lose that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just do 10 this time. There is no music at all, no nothing. Uh-oh, I heard something. All right, let me just finish doing this. Man, I lost my tractor beam attachment. All right, we'll put that in there. Put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, server error, forgot to add error. Yeah, I said runtime was 4.5 hours, too long for yeah, for me, I gotta get up and go and whatever. I'll definitely watch it at home. All right, so what's going on here? Did it pop back up yet? Still series, still series. So why did that just die? I don't know why. Well, that's unfortunate. I've just lost all my audio on here. I just unplugged it from the, there it goes. Wait, did it do something? There it goes. Well, that's annoying. All right, so let's put that back on. Okay. Okay. All right, that's weird. All right, what ship are we gonna do here? Actually, I still want to do the Titan. All right, we're gonna retrieve him. All right, so what do I got on me? One, 2. Oh, I already have ammo on me. Never mind. I don't know why I did that. What about these? I need those. All right, and 3 and 4. And I still have my Cambrio. Yes. All right, can salvage. But Kill Bill is one of my favorite movies. I love Kill Bill. I think it's just, and you know, I didn't watch Kill Bill when it first came out. Just no particular reason. Again, the kids are young and I'm busy with all that. And then when I got around to watching, it was just a night I was kind of all by myself. Kids were somewhere else and just the house was empty. And I went and I put Kill Bill on, and then I heard the whistling and stuff like that. It sounded straight out of a Sergio Leone, Clint Eastwood Western. And I was just like, oh man, a Kung Fu spaghetti Western. And I was like, this is incredible. And I just, the first one's phenomenal. So the mashup movie of 1 and 2 put together, they get rid of some middle parts because they don't need to do some of the recap in the second movie. And then there's apparently a new scene or two, a few new scenes. But at home on my couch on my 98-inch TV, I can sit and chill, pause it, get up, get some drinks, stretch. It's just more easier. We watched I watched Return of the King in theaters when it first released. And that was a long movie for me. And then they redid Return of the King in the theaters here, what, a couple years ago? And it was a special edition version. And that's just long, man. That's just a long time to be in these theaters anymore. QT creates a unique experience with his movies. Yes. There's not, I mean, I'm not too sure there's a movie of Quentin Tarantino that I don't like. I like all of them, but I love good dialogue. I love good story. I think you're supposed to do that in your command console there, Luke Goblin. That's all right, man. We'll forgive you. All right. But a lot of people don't like Death Proof, and Death Proof might be my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. Just, I love the dialogue. I love the character build up of so many unique characters with such great personalities. The dialogue is fabulous. It's 45 minutes of talking, 10 minutes of action, 45 more minutes of talking, 20 minutes of action, and it's just phenomenal. Tarantino's great, yes, and Death Proof is one of my favorites. All right, we're gonna try this again. See if we can find our dead body. Can I just jump to here? There we go. All right, one more time. Take two. First time was practice. First one was practice. This is the real thing. I meant to crash. I wanted to see what the armor was like on the Titan. And the armor is clearly not as good as it is on the Idris. The Idris, I was running in all kinds of shit. Couldn't blow up at all. All right, let's jump here. Pulp Fiction has so many good lines. Pulp Fiction's great. But I've come to... I mean, I like Pulp Fiction. It was amazing in '94, but honestly, it's not my favorite. Kill Bill 1, Volume 1, and Death Proof are 1A and 1B for me. Then oh, what's the name of that movie? Jackie Brown. I don't know what it is. The music, everything is great. Love me some Jackie Brown. The one where they're in snow, in that cabin, that's good. All right, so actually I need to go, where's my dead body? Shouldn't I have a waypoint to my body? All right, this time I need to slow down a little bit sooner. You know, I always think I would love to do a reaction channel and watch stuff, and I see all these people and they go watch things, and I'm like, oh, I've seen that. I've seen this one. I've seen that. I could do a few things and some new stuff that comes out, but I've seen so many movies that I don't know. And I'm not going to be the person who lies. These streamers and reacts people that say, oh, I've never heard the Beatles yesterday or something. It's like, get the fuck out of here. No, yeah, you have. Oh, I can see now. God, it went from like can't see at all to here we are. Look at that. It goes dark, it goes bright, it goes dark, it goes bright. I don't know what's up with the lightning. All Alright, see if we can find a spot. This reminds me so much. This was my first mission in Star Citizen. Get to do it again. Why am I not? It's taking forever to get down there. I'm just afraid of wrecking. How come I don't have a dead body marker? I do. Okay, we might go check that out. All right, let's zoom away. There we go. It's just getting dark and then bright, then dark, then bright, then dark, then bright. Uh-oh. Are those guys going to shoot at me? Wait a minute. Do I need to be over here instead? Please don't shoot me. I'm friendly. I'm here to pick up a package. Just a harmless delivery boy for the guy from Futurama. Please don't shoot me. Have you messed around with your sensitivity curve in Star Citizen? No, I have not. What is this sensitivity curve? Helps really twitchy ships. I'm normally not in a really twitchy ship. That's the problem. I don't really fly these small ships anymore. I'm just wanting to, I'm on PTU. I'm wanting to check out different ships, delivery missions in. I got a little nostalgia. Want to go check out an old one. This is the first mission I've ever done, and I want to redo it again. But what is the setting? So is the setting actually called sensitivity curve? All right, where's this package at? Why is the waypoint like on the ground? Do I gotta go into the bunker and go get it? I gotta go in the bunker and go get it. Hello, I'm here to pick up a package. Uh-oh, Indecent Gaming. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, move this over here. Thanks for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. There we go. How was Star Citizen? I assume you're playing Star Citizen. I need to get. Oh God, I can't even read that. Raid message. Sensitivity curves, like you set a profile for each axis. So, for example, when you push and throttle forward, it gradually accelerates. Oh, okay. And you can advance the curve so that it picks up the normal, keeps you from accidentally bumping your stick or something. Hey mate, my audio is stuffed up. Have a great stream. All right, I'll see you later, Indecent. Thank you for dropping by, bringing your community by. Exclamation giveaway. We have lots of giveaways. We have a Polaris in the giveaway pool. Well, thank you. We have a Polaris in the giveaway pool. We have a Paladin. We are giving away a clipper for the worst in show paint. Gives you more graduate experience. Yeah, definitely. If at some point in time I settle on a ship, then I might tweak stuff like that. Hey, gutted rabbit. But yeah, we got tons of giveaways. Exclamation giveaway. Or go to my website, oldmanobserver.com, and click on the giveaway button. And there's 2 active giveaways right now. One is vote for worst in show. We are on the championship round of the worst paint in Star Citizen. The Mercury Equinox is facing the Sylvan, what is the wolf? What's the paint of the wolf? The Sylvan, the wolf Sylvan. All right, how do I go down? I can't find stairs down. But get your vote in. All right, am I just completely stupid? I just can't find stairs down. Like, how are these people down there? Like, what? Is this it? Nope. Nope. How do we go down? Well, let's see what's in here. Ooh, a faction jacket black. Hello, sir. How do I go downstairs? I need to pick up a package. I'm a delivery guy. You got a confusing place. All right, hold on. This is where I came in. Right? This is stairs. There's nothing to the left. Ooh, there's a package though. A box. Let's go look. Got some pants. Food. Oh, I didn't get any crews, so we'll take that. I didn't, when I died, I didn't pick up any more crews. So we'll get that. They won't unless you get close, I would think. Or it's a hostile area. What won't? I mean, I'm not expecting them to shoot me because I'm doing a delivery mission, so hopefully. Cambrio, that's handy. We'll pick up some fizz in case we need that. All right. So these stairs go down to here. Man, security is tight. Look at all these people just wandering around. Oh, here we go. I found it. I found it. Found the way down. Yes, yes, I see it now. Hey, Sleepy Kids, and welcome in. How are you? How are you, Sleepy? Aha, here's the box. Yeah, move this out of the way. Did it pop up? Yes, it did pop up. Yeah, I definitely got to figure out how to get my OBS stream. I'm about to get a long HDMI cable, and I'm about to mount that monitor right here. Tired? Long day? Oh, here. Oh, it's a Pico. We gotta take a Pico. It must be a little kid's birthday present. We gotta take a Pico. How cute. How many monitors do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just my current setup. I have my TV up there, but that's not enough monitors. The problem with these two monitors, they're not in my field of view. It's quite here, so they're gonna pass out soon. Oh, good gracious. But don't pass out. You need to go to bed. You should sleep in the bed. Don't pass out watching a old man streaming Twitch. All right. Can I put him in my backpack or anything? God, he's huge. You make it hard to push buttons. All right, we're just gonna have to drop you for a minute. Don't fall through the floor. Thank you. Who is that? Cleo. Thanks for the follow. Going up to surface level. All right, let's pick him back up. Please don't drop. What is the Pico? It's a delivery mission. The Pico is this guy. This guy's a Pico. He's a penguin. That's what she said. I'm new to Star Citizen, but I love Star Citizen. I fell in love with Star Citizen from the moment I started playing. I have streamed pretty much 95% of all my Star Citizen play sessions. And if you watch my first week of playing, Cleo, I mean, I'd never played anything like this. It's just amazing, right? All right, we'll put him right here. Please don't fall through the floor. Please don't fall. Stay there. We gotta deliver you. Going to bed, but we'll lurk. Have a great stream. Thank you, Sleepy. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Yeah, so I fell in love with Star Citizen the moment I started playing it. I just don't think there's anything out there like it. And I just, you know, when they talk about sandboxes, and I played sandboxes, and there's still not much to do in the world. There's this game has got capabilities that are just incredible. Let's make sure our door is closed so we don't lose our Pico. All right. Now we definitely can't crash now. So where's my dead body? Where's my arrow? Did I go through the floor? It's right here. There's no way there's anything left of my... Was I that close? I didn't think I was that close. Congrats. I just love this game. So the marker, when I move away, shows it's here. It must be through the planet. Agree, really interesting to see Genesis and how that modifies and expands the universe. Well, no, I mean, you watch someone like Expat Brett, for example. It's just so much you can do in this game. And then, you know, go watch any game. World of Warcraft, Battlefield 6, packs a day. And every stream will be doing very close to similar looking activities. In Star Citizen, you'll see all kinds of different activities going on. Just different stuff. And it's just a phenomenal environment to do stuff in. All right, where are we going? This is a mining area 48. Let's jump to here and see what we got. And it was just amazing to me when I first started playing. You know, you start out in your hab. Well, you used to start out in your hab. That's going to take a long time getting used to not hitting my mute on the headset there. You know, start out in your hab and had to open the doors and make my way to the hangar area, but it was just like real life airport. Like, I didn't need a waypoint per se to tell me where to go because the signs were there. Like, here's the starport here. Go follow the starport. And it's just so immersive. Just love how immersive this game is. And the different things you can do in this game and stuff you can pick up and you can throw and move things around. And the role play, when they get VoIP like consistently working, this game is a role player's dream. It's got everything you'd want on it. Sorry, buddy, my PC totally locked up. Here's your official raid handover. Well, you said your audio was messed over. I appreciate it, and decent bringing your community by. I hope you had a good Star Citizen stream, although it sounds like you had maybe some technical difficulties. But you know, this game is just absolutely amazing. One of my friends logged into Star Citizen last night. He found over 100 billion credits. Told him to find who sent it and send it back. Let some new players have a lottery. Does ruin game having that much randomly? I mean, it depends upon what you want to do in the game. Like I said, you know, I have tons of ships, for example, which is the equivalent of hundreds of billions of credits. Like, and I'm not like trying to find ships, but there's so much to do in this game. You know, you can let 100 billion credits ruin it. But, you know, I like finding components. I like doing missions, checking out different missions. No worries, mates. Love your work. I was here with Jen Desperado when you popped in last night. Yeah, Jen is my morning show. When he's on live, I try to catch Jen. I appreciate you guys are great. You're always doing something funny. He's funny. The crowd's funny. Bite Size. Welcome in, Bite Size. Thank you for bringing your community by. We got the Bite Size Hobbit. For all you new people here, exclamation giveaway. A lot to do in the game. I like doing the salvaging lately and nice. Yeah, exactly. There's just so much to do that's different. That's what I'm saying. You can go to any other game category and people will be doing very similar activities. In Star Citizen, you'll be seeing all kinds of different activities. You'll be seeing shenanigans. You'll be seeing piracy. You'll be seeing P versus P missions. You'll be seeing dog fights. You'll be seeing FPS. So, Bite Size, thank you for bringing your community by. I caught some of your stream earlier. Looks like it was the typical stream. I saw you stuck in your caterpillar door for some reason. For you all never been here before, exclamation giveaway. We have fabulous giveaways. We have worst in show paint. We're down to the championship paint level selection. Yeah, see, I saw her get stuck in the door. I saw that. We're down to our worst in show. It was typical. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. It was so much worse. I might be drunk and crying. Good night, everyone. Yep, thanks, Bite Size. Thanks for bringing your community by. Yes, but everybody, please do an exclamation giveaway. I have 2 giveaways going on right now. Uh-oh, who is that? I missed it. All right, is there not? Where am I delivering this? I guess I'm still far away. I'm afraid to come in too hot here. There we go. There are 2 giveaways. Make sure you enter both. Make sure you enter both. I stream. You stream. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I'm being real careful because I can't multitask. So if I'm talking to a bunch of people on stream, I will 100% crash. And I have a very precious cargo on board right now. I can't lose this cargo. It is precious to me. So I'm being real careful with this landing. If I flew in like the way I normally flew in, I would 100% crashed. But I have a very precious cargo. We can't lose it. We cannot lose it. We got an important delivery mission here. Don't mess with the Pico. Exactly. We got a very, very important delivery mission here. No crashing. That was testing. That was testing. We're on PTU. We were testing the armor on the Titan. There was no crash that was intended. It was 100% intended. I know what you're talking about. Telling all these fake news and stuff. But yeah, we have precious cargo. We have an actual delivery mission. That is a Pico. Oh, my bad. He was cosplaying an IC. Yes. Is that a good spot, Wendy? There it is. There's our precious cargo. The planet crash. And exactly. It didn't move out of my way. But no, I didn't. There was no crashing. That was on purpose. We were testing the armor in the Titan. If you recall, people, I have been flying a bunch of different ships on PTU to see what engineering is like on them, to see how they work, see if they got fire extinguishers or whatever. And we had to test the armor on the Titan. Now we got this very precious cargo to deliver. We got this Pico to deliver. And he gets in my way all the time. How do you expect to push buttons with him in the way? Uh-oh. Who put that moon there? It's Lieutenant Rex. Thanks for the follow, Lieutenant Rex. Appreciate it. All right, can I open that? There we go. All right. Hey, so I got to put it on this shelf here. All right. Place. There you go. Delivery mission complete. Delivery missions are back in. Delivery missions are back on the table, boys. We have delivery missions. Delivery missions, I think, are great starter missions for new people. So I'm real happy they're here. I just think they give you the mechanics of flying, picking something up, going to another destination, landing. I just think they're absolute perfect starter missions. All right, we got any good loot in here? If there isn't a fire extinguisher made that would help that fire. Well, we didn't test that actually. We don't know. It might be. We don't know. We didn't actually test that. Exploration too. Yes, exploration. Just so much. They say there's no exploration in Star Citizen. I think there's plenty. I love discovering these new places and stuff. Oh, the delivery missions only in the new patch, or are they on live too? I don't know if they're on live. I just noticed it yesterday when I was playing 4.5 yesterday. I was noticing, hey, there's delivery missions. I think there's some in Levski. I think there's sort of delivery missions, and that you got to go to a wreckage and pick up a box and then deliver it. Yeah, they are relaxing. So let's see this open up. So I should have some rep now on this, right? Who is that delivery with? Oh, why is there so much lag on this? You mean they're back in 4.5? Yes. Look, contracts, delivery. Now these ones, see the ones that have the ship names, then these are, you got to go to the wreckage and pick it up and deliver it there. It's not quite the old school delivery missions, whereas this one is. So this Luminali one is. So the collect special gift from 12, delivered to 61, and then 12. So we'll go do this one. I'm gonna do another. We'll just do another one. I just want to see what you're like. What should I be getting? Alexander Haas Fincher. Oh, Luminali. Duh, that's why it was a Pico. I am so slow. Reminds me of Maurice in the IT crowd. Picks up burning fire extinguisher, says, I'll just put this over here with the other fire. Oh, yeah. I like when he looks down at the fire extinguisher and it says made in Britain or something like that. And he goes, oh, I love the IT crowd. IT crowd is great. If you have not watched the IT crowd, do yourself a favor. It has some of the best just scenes and things that happen. I'm disabled. Well, what kind of disabled are you? Leg disabled? IT crowd is fabulous. This gen is the internet. All right, let's see what wear and tear we are on this ship. Fire, exclamation mark, fire. Yeah. I now believe you're a dev. I'm an SRE at the moment. Yeah, I'm a software engineer. Yeah, I've been doing development. I mean, honestly, I've been writing computer programs since I was 10 years old on my Commodore 64. I mean, I always knew I was going to do software development. I really like season 1 IT crowd far more than 2. Yeah, I mean, I like 1 to 2. I'm 1 also, but have you tried turning it off and on again? Yes, great stuff. Great stuff. Season 1 is my favorite, but there's some good episodes in the other seasons too. Even when they introduced the weird guy in the closet, there's some great episodes, great scenes. Yeah, but have you tried turning it off and on again? The internet is a box chapter is the best. Yeah. Old man was doing coding back in the day on a papyrus for the virus. No, not that old. All right, did I get rid of my landing gear? No, I did not. This ship is so fast, I can't even tell that my landing gear is not down. I even tried unplugging it. It was great until I plugged it back in again. Well, that's literally how I fixed. So I got my new Rodecaster Dual. This is my first time dual streaming. I got my new mic here set up. And I lost the audio on my gaming PC, and I had to unplug the USB port and put it back in. Are you responsible for Y2K? I'm responsible for fixing Y2K. I mean, anybody that was in technology back then, they were doing Y2K remediation. And a lot of work was put into that. People think, oh, well, nothing happened, and it was a big, deal about nothing, right? And that's just not true. A lot of work was put into the industry to make Y2K not a problem. It could have absolutely been a massive problem. I was in then, audited all our software for Y2K. Yeah, I mean, it was every company, a lot of places did a ton of work for Y2K, which is why it wasn't the problem that everybody thought it might be. If they hadn't have done that, there would have been a major problem. I'm not getting my waypoints the way that I thought I would. Let's see if I can hit this. Let's see what this is over here. Here we go. Pick up the GIF. Can I hit this? That route, yes. You saw it coming in, the 2 lines coming in. I thought it was weird when I saw those 2 lines come. Yeah. Just go around here and come over there. Let's see if I can hit this manually. All right, we're just gonna hit it manually. Yeah, that route is a little bit messed up. Punch it, Chewy. That reminds me, I need to look up the comedy horror movie. What comedy horror movie? I like comedy horror movies. Like I said, I've seen so many movies, it's hard for me to find. And I do every now and then. I haven't seen every movie that's ever been seen, but anything that has any cultural significance or was big back in the day. Like even all the Oscar winners, I used to make lists of like things that won Oscars, and I would just go watch them all, and I just check off the list. And when some of the same cast of the IT crowd, I love Garth, man, blah, 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 Dark Places. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just want to pronounce his name. One of the things I find, though, if you watch culturally relevant movies, you will get a lot of jokes You know, because these people, especially in the industry, they know these movies. They've studied them or they've seen them. They enjoy them. They're looking for stuff. And the more of these types of movies you see, you're just going to get more of the items. Oh, what we got here? Saul. Thank you. Thank you. What's going on here? What did he do? We got Shylock, Tana, Valuz, Trailer, and Sir Barbada with a gift of sub. Give Saul a thank you. Sorry if it's been mentioned, but why not? It's broken, so I don't know what's going on. So tonight's my first night streaming with my streaming PC, my Rodecaster Duo, my new mic setup and stuff. It's my first one doing it, and for some reason, it's just not working. I don't know why. It's on my to-do list to fix. Having said that, the raffles and stuff are working. The movie name is Y2K. Oh, well, there's one I haven't seen. So we're gonna kick off a raffle for Sal's generosity. Thank you, Sal. Really appreciate it. Goes back to the community. I like that, Sir Barbada. Got it. All right, I'm gonna wreck here, and I need to. Oh my god. 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 No. Damn it. Oh, well, that's why I haven't seen it. Yeah, it also happens to people who are really bad at flying. That'll buff out. Just spin on it a little bit. Yeah, it might happen to the best of us, but it happens to me more often. That's just, I'm not used to these fast ships. I missed the second ICBM cosplay. Star Citizen claims another pool soul. All right, we're gonna take a different ship out. I didn't get a chance to look at the wear and tear. I wanted to see if I had any damage on anything. You might want to start using the speed limiter. No, Yuri, then it's not good streaming. Don't like, you know, tell my secrets. People like watching, you know, when there's an accident on the road, everybody slows down, takes a look at it. That's why the missus flies. I just shoot where she tells me. You know, whenever there's an accident on the road, people got to stop and look. So people come by, they see Old Man Observer crashing again. Oh, yep, there he is. He's crashing again. There's plenty of damage on it now. Looks like you're testing engineering or shipbuilding. I'm testing armor, Super Chair. There are some ships that you could hit the ground like that and still survive. Well, one of them's the Idris. And the reason why I know that is because I've done that. Probably was just a scratch. Well, we can go back and get the ship and just buff it out. We'll bring the repair tool. We're gonna see hauling again, not crashing. Well, we're gonna pull a different ship out this time. I switched to SCM mode and put the landing gear down as a Hail Mary. I should have. And the problem is I know all those tricks. It's just my brain is going everywhere tonight. Like I've already said, it's the first night with the streaming PC set up. It's the first night with my new mic. I got the dual caster going. I'm thinking about all kinds of stuff. And then I'm talking with chat, and lots of people are here, and we're chit-chatting. And it's very hard for me to fly in those situations, especially a ship as fast as the Titan. It's really, put that on Marco on your Stream Deck. Yes. Well, the Stream Deck is going to be for the streaming PC. It's not going to be for the gaming PC. I'm thinking about it, Saul. I don't know if I would like it. I think it would take me forever, but I might get some just to try them out, or in certain situations use them. So I might. Best ship to bounce off the ground with, the Cutter and the Terrapin. I hear the Terrapin is a true turtle. It's a ship that can take a lot of damage. You should get one for the gaming PC. Helps with it. Well, no, that's what I'm trying to say. No, I'm not going to get the Stream Deck. So the Stream Deck is for the streaming PC. I want to get the, what's the one where you get like an iPad or something and then you can do all the buttons and controls? That's what I want. game something or whatever. Because that a little bit more customization and whatnot. I've been contemplating a single box with 2 GPUs set up a streaming PC and a gaming PC. Well, see, I stream the big reason why I like that. A streaming PC is if you have a game like Star Citizen, maybe it crashes your PC and causes a big problem. Yeah, I haven't done the research on it, Pagan, but it'll be one of those. But the stream can keep going and won't disconnect if I have problems with my gaming PC, right? So that's the big reason. Plus, there's more resources than just your GPU. There's CPU, there's RAM and whatnot. So having this the streaming PC just allows me to offload all the work that's happening over there, and I can just allow this computer pretty much just play the game and a few web browsers that I'll open up and keep available. But it is a complex thing. I did try it before Hurricane Elaine. I did try to do a streaming PC setup. Pretty much everything's the same as it is now, except for I had my headset and the microphone and stuff like that, and it was just hard getting the audio right. And so this time I did it proper. I got a nice external mic. I got the Rodecaster Duo, and it really helps with getting the audio correct. The Rodecaster allows me to plug into both PCs, and then it'll send the audio to both here. It manages everything for you. It's so nice. All right, so what are we gonna fly? Is the Titan again or something else? What's a ship we haven't seen? What's a ship we have not seen? Something to do some missions in. What is new and different? We can do a 400i. That's pretty cool. I see the advantages of 2 distinct PCs. Yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons. The simplicity of a single PC is just simpler. It's just beyond simpler, right? It's just a lot easier to do. Setting up a proper streaming PC just requires a little bit more setup and due diligence and getting it kind of going. But then there's tons of advantages for it. Resource separation, resource allocation, streaming stuff's over there. And then, and if your game crashes, the computer crashes, your streaming will still go. The Drake Herald, hey, yeah, we're gonna do the delivery missions. We'll do the fastest vehicle in the game. Do I have any paints for this? Let's see what we got here. I know the Australians don't like the Herald. I learned that the other day. There's a lot of hate for the Herald. What's up with that? Ooh. Oh, we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna see what the ghoulish green. I think that's one of my giveaways, so I still have it. So I have the Herald ghoulish giveaway. I love this. We got these buttons now. We can search. See, that saves me so much time. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right. Do I get ammo? The one time that I don't get ammo, what ship haven't we seen in pieces yet? Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get just a little bit. All right, we'll do that. Which one's that one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rich person problem, am I right? All right, I get some drinks this time. Sustenance. Grab a couple of those. Look. Go. Bring him over. Where are the med pins? Screw it. We'll take all these with us. I'm losing my attachments. I don't know if I have any more tractor attachments. There we go. I really thought that dog Wendy, she barks at people I love in the house 24/7. She's so stupid. I don't get to hate either. It has a fabulous silhouette. Yes, I agree. It does have a fabulous silhouette. All right, I think this is the bare minimum. I don't need a weapon, but I know the moment I don't have a weapon or ammo on me, then there'll be somebody shooting at me. It'll be one of these places that has some hostile NPCs for some reason. I mean, the front's really goofy looking. I just like the interior. I think the interior, the exterior, yes, the exterior is goofy looking. I love the interior. It's got computers. Look at that. We got racks and everything. Look at this. Look at all these computers. We got all that. Look at all that. We got computers. So look at all this. We got fire hydrant. We got lots of computers. We got driver's seat. We're gonna do some hacking. We got a bed over here. Got a toilet. So we do have a fire hydrant. Can we pick this up? Does it have an F? Where's the fire hydrant? I just saw it. Where'd he go? There you are. Yeah, it's kind of dark. Okay, we can pick him up. What you doing, Wendy? You want to get on stream? No. Now, first love and Star Citizen right there. Well, all right, Chris. I mean, I'd love for some hacking gameplay. It'd be so cool to have to be able to use this ship. It'd be great for data running missions when they put it in. Exactly. They need to put those in. Need to do some data running. Take a look at this paint. Look at this. There you go. Kind of like the yellow trim on this. Looks kind of nice. It's just two rockets on a tube. Fastest ship. Look at that. So I'm having problems flying the Titan. I'm coming in too fast. What do? I pull out the Drake Herald. Kill my first 20 Idris with a single shot. Kamikaze is the way. So the Drake Herald missile bullet. All right, where are we going? Zoom out. Where are we going? Lyra. All right, let's route to here. See how this works. All right, we're gonna faint. Don't faint. Don't pass out. Punch it, Chewy. Welcome, Empty Split. We got 2 giveaways, so when you go to the giveaway page on my website, just make sure you go to. There's 2 giveaways. Make sure you do 2. One of them is a pool of prizes. We will give all the prizes away this month. So every stream, at the end of a stream, we pull a prize out. We pull a winner out and we pull a prize out. And there are some big prizes in there. There is the Polaris in there. There's the Paladin. I think there's a Stinger still. There's a starter pack. And there's a bunch of paints and other things. I'm actually wearing one of the paints. And then the other one is for the Worst in Show paint. We are down to our championship round. Make sure you vote. Get your vote in. The overall winner of all 5 rounds gets a LTI clipper. And then the winner of round 5 gets a $29.49 4-pack paint. Killed my first bingo with Harold. Also single shot it when it was making parade flights around the station. A bingo? All right, I'm at to have more information. When was there a bingo in this game? Or did you kill a bingo tiger? Did you run into a bingo tiger? This is news to me. Oh, I'm going way too slow. Come on, let's go. Let's get there. Let's get a little bit closer. We're not going to crash though. We're going to slow down this time. We'll get in about 7 clicks. All right, we'll slow down now. Hey, Disco, welcome in. How are you? Happy Friday. I guess if you, since you're saying morning, I'm assuming you're over around Australia or something. Sorry if it's been mentioned. Did that just pop up? He said that a while ago, didn't he? That was super delayed. Huh. Shit. Please don't wreck. Please don't wreck. All right, where do we got? Anywhere to land? Invictus launch week. Bingo patrols around stations and travels between them. I did not know that. So Invictus this year, I could have seen a bingo. I had a friend introduce me to the game, and I started on the second day of the expo, and I died with the first 30 minutes of playing. I wasn't even in space. First ship I saw inside was a Salvation, and I went to go check it out. Once I was in the cockpit, it refused to let me out. Ended up buying that as a starter pack. It said, you can't go until I buy it. Well, my first 30 minutes of Star Citizen, I died too. Except for I died to another player. So I'm literally doing the starter mission. No, the starter mission, the tutorial. I'm not used to these fast ships. Grabs a faster ship. I know. I know. I know. This was such a bad idea, right? So assuming the package is going to be, I don't know, where's the entrance to this place? So I did I was doing the tutorial. I was literally doing the tutorial, and another player shot me down out of the sky. Another player shot me down. I'm pretty sure they were stream sniping because my title said first time playing Star Citizen. 2 clips. Sorry if it's been mentioned. Why not a kick tonight? Why does that keep popping up? That's like the 3rd time. A global variable live photo is not set. Huh. Oh, I do need to set that. Why is my live photo not set? Well, I mean, that's my debug code there. Sorry if it's been mentioned. It's doing it again. I'm looking at my streaming PC. I'm trying to think why. Let me look at something real quick. I want to see something real quick. Variables. I don't have any variables. I have no global variables. Where did they go? So that's really weird. I have no global variables. They're gone. And they were set because I had my shirt set. Like I set that before the stream was set. Hold on, let me land here. Let me land before I have a big accident. Turn the ships off, engines off. All right, I don't know what happened to my global variables, but they're gone. Yeah. It's really weird. My global variables are gone. I'm gonna close streamer bot and reopen it here in just a minute. Hold on. Man, it's acting really, really weird over there. When I was destroyed, could hear the same explosion sound like an air just been advanced without leaving any remains. Well, I'm restarting streamer bot here. Hold on. But I don't have any email verification, so I'm not too sure what email verification you're talking about. For the giveaway page? Well, that's a Gleam. Maybe try going to Gleam's site itself. So instead of doing it in a pop-up. So that's 100% Gleam. So when you go to my website, it's not my code, it's managed by Gleam. So instead of like trying to do it here, maybe go to here and try from here. But they could be having issues. Yeah, that's between Gleam and your email provider than spam. Must have rated. Must have, pup. Hey, pup. Yeah, Indecent was having some technical issues, so he decided to end. All right, let me see if it started up here and it's fine again. All right, that was really weird. All my variables that's needed to run everything was just, they were gone. Check the spam folder. Yep, so now it's catching up on some events. I was with Bite Size so much, had 2 different raids. Okay, yeah, we've had a couple. We had 3 raids, I think. I think we had 3 raids today. Oh, I need to go to sub-level. The Western music sounds like the music from the Buffalo Gambling Machine. Yeah, so Super Chair, it's AI, but it took me a long time. I was mixing different music together, different prompts and stuff to get some of these songs that I want. And I'm real happy with a lot of them that came out. Some of them are pretty cool. But I spent a lot of time on every song that I play in the background so that I don't run into any copyright issues is AI stuff. And I'm just trying to get a certain vibe. So I guess I got to pick these up, take it into the ship, and then bring it back down and go get another one. I can't carry 2, can I? I guess I can put this in the elevator, go get the other one, and then put the other one in the elevator. I can do that. But yeah, apparently Bite Size heading out to get some drinky drinks. Please don't. All right, where's this other one at? And then she said, don't let her stream when she comes back. I guess she streamed that late. It's crazy. Join. What are we doing join for? Ah, another Pico. 2 Picos. Sounds about right. That's exactly what was discussed. She said, don't let her drink and then stream. So we might be rating Bite Size later. That would be awesome. See, she's back online. Hammered. 3 sheets to the win. All right, we got 2 Picos. Let's head up to the surface level. Silly chat was way behind. Yes. Like I said, I got a whole new setup, so I knew there'd be some hiccups. But we'll maybe pint size at that point. 3 sheets to the win, Hobbit. Yeah, so I restarted StreamerBot, so it's picking up everybody's messages as new. Let me put this right here where I can see it. I just want it off the elevator. I don't want to leave it on the elevator. So dark. Hopefully I can climb the ladder with this in my hands. Please work. Please work. Please work. Are you going to climb it? Yes. Yes. All right, we're going to put the Pico here. You can be the engineer. You can be the support person. Damn it. That's not what I meant to do. All right, let's pick them up. All right. It's so hard to place them because you can't see. There we go. You can do the science. We got the Pico doing all the science. Bingo main gun is the size of an Idris. Wow. Can you imagine? And that vehicle is going to be in game. So think about that. The Idris is huge, right? And the Bingo is going to be in game. And then think about this. It's just insanely massive. It's like 1,000 meters or something. Harold is now also interior storage somewhere under the bed. Maybe. Looks like it. Can I get to it? Just curious. What if I do this? I can't kneel. I can't kneel. We're just gonna place him right there. Oh, well, he's gonna stay there. All right, let's go look to see. Looks like there might be storage there. Can't really get to it. If so, yes, open storage. I'm not too sure the Pico would fit in there. Would he fit? Oh, he does fit. He does fit. He does fit. All right, now we gotta deliver these Picos. This ship is so fast. Get out here in a heartbeat. 990 meters. I knew it was like 1,000. It's just massive. And what is the Idris? 180 or something like that? I think Idris is less than that, actually. I mean, you're gonna need one of those carts to get around in it. And it's gonna be the end state, be all made. You make it in game. How long before they sell it? You think they'll ever sell the Bingo? They sure do like money. They sure do like money. All right, see if we can go to Walla here. Select Walla, route. There we go. And I'm gonna hit some little bit of some OM1. I mean, it would be well over 7K. Yeah, absolutely, if not more. I wouldn't be surprised at a 10K for a Bingo. Yep, it's kicking everybody's first words again. Is the raffle running? Let me see if we'll run a raffle, see if it works. It should be. Let me check the timers, make sure they're still running. I'm gonna check the timers. Timers. When the verse guys. No. Alright, so let me do this. Let me start this. All right, should get a code here. There. That should start my timers again. There we go. We'll kick a raffle off for everybody. Battle cruiser, my estimate will be 5 to 7K minimum. Bingo will be almost double that. Yes. As I was saying, Bingo will be at least 10, if not more. All right, where am I going? Yep, everybody's welcome messages are starting over. I had to restart streamer bot. Well, that's a drop off. That's what I want. I want to drop off. Art Court Marriott area 61. I going to crash this time? I hope not. I got to get these Picos delivered. If I have precious cargo on me, I tend to not crash. I take my time. Yeah, it's redoing everybody's first messages. Which I thought that was more of a Twitch thing and not a streamer bot thing, like the trigger for it. Oh, I gotta pay attention here. I do not want to wreck with the Picos. Drop off gift for Patio. Yep. Everybody's first messages. All right, what are we doing here? Drop off the gift. 8.5 kilometers away. 7.5 kilometers away. Stay on target. Stay on target. Yeah, this is all the people who've already been here before. Well, this has got a nice little landing pad. Coming in nice and easy. Hudson Hawk again is here, as he was before. We got a little bit of landing pads over there too. That's cool. This place is just nothing but some landing pads. Can I fit on one of those landing pads? Where do I need to actually deliver it? Where's the waypoint? Okay, waypoint's over there. I see it. If it was in that building over there, I was going to land over there. Here. There we go. Landed. Turn engines off. So can I fit a Pico in my backpack? I'm assuming not. We're gonna try. Alright, where's my storage button? Oh, this was such a horrible idea. No! No storage button. No storage button. I lost my Pico. Uh-oh, Ubu. Sorry, I had to restart streamer bot. Why am I crawling? Why is there no button there? Where's my storage? Yuri, you gave me a poor decision. No, I can't get to the storage. Let's go deliver the first one. Then maybe when we come back, it'll be there. No, I'm not gonna be able to complete the mission. Had to go and put them in storage. Now I can't get to the storage. There we go. Put him right there. Perfect. Wait. Complete. What? Okay, yeah, I got this other one to deliver. All right, let's see if we can go find it. You already had me lose my Pico. This is a traditional Star Citizen bug where shit don't work. Alrighty. Come on, Pico. Crouch. Get closer. Yeah. Farther away. Over here. Hey, offload. Off-road. We're having fun, man. I'm playing some Star Citizen. Hitting all kinds of bugs. Maybe get even lower. I'm assuming it fixes the store and recall the Herald. Is there an external elevator here somewhere? So many I have so many max lift glitches. Hey, Evo. Evolati. Where is the nearest hangar? Will there be anywhere on this moon? Would it have one? You know what? It doesn't take but 2 seconds. We'll just fly to Genie Point. We'll see if this works. I'm just curious. At this point, I want to see if this fixes this or not. What kind of max lift glitches are you having? Are you having max lift glitches on 4.5 PTU or 4.4 live? Do you have storage not working glitches? Man, I've been really upset if I had something super important in there. All right, we're going super fast. All right, let's see if I can hit this waypoint now. There we go. Virginia Point, there he is. Head on through. Let's go. Punch it, Chewie. It starts moving the container in all sorts of ways. 4.4 live, really? That's crazy. I've never seen that. Servers might be having problems. Who knows? I want to go to Virginia Point. It looks like it messed up my routing, so I got to redo it. Maps. I hate how you start out zoomed in now, and you have to zoom out to go do a route. It's like, why do these bugs just happen? Oh, I need to announce, I didn't draw the winner for round 4 either, but I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll announce the winner of round 4. I haven't drawn the round 4 winner. So somebody won the 2950 Best in Show 4-pack paint. Could have been one of you all. You never know. All right, let's see if this is going to work. Give me a hanger. There we go. Over there. Oh, got the inside of the ring there. Damn, this thing gets like going super fast. So if there isn't any normal wear and tear, so they disabled that last patch. I don't know if they re-enabled. I didn't read today's patch notes. I should have. I should have. Got my landing gear down? No, I do not. I will come in here a little bit like this. Lower the landing gear. So if they keep the wear and tear disabled, then unless you do combat, you're not going to have any damage or run into something or whatever. What is that up there? Hey, thanks for the follow, Eva Lottie. All right, I better not lose my Pico. That's all I'm saying. See if we can get them back. All right, let's check to see. I mean, wear and tear on guns not being used was super silly. Well, I'm okay with deterioration. Hey, Carbon, thanks for the raid. Party of 8. Welcome in, everybody. We're messing around on PTU. We're just trying to see some new stuff for my people on my stream. If you aren't following Carbon, give them a follow. Fellow Star Citizen player amongst some other games. I haven't had a lot of problems. They got the delivery missions back in, or some kind of delivery mission. So I've been testing them out just to see if they are. Oh, I'm gonna crash. Game's gonna crash. Is that Clancy Brown? Who's Clancy Brown? Exception handler crash. Oh, I got an idea. Open your inventory. Well, that would have been something to try about 5 minutes ago, Yuri. That's a good idea, though. That is a good idea. I had some issues with mission spawning tonight on live. Was 50-50. Really? Were you on PT or were you on live, Cleo? 30K rare. Well, this might be my whole new setup or something. Also, your new mic sounds way better. Well, thank you, Carbon. Thank you. That was the goal. Was to make everything better. And the you're online. All right. So the idea is not only when I do that, move into my streaming PC, then I want to stream to more platforms. Right now, to YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Right. I want to throw in Twitter, and I want to throw in maybe some TikTok streaming. And I think having it on a separate PC will make it a lot easier. But I got to get the kinks out of this process here. All right, hopefully we're not hosed. Let's see what we got here. We have no server yet. Not good. Maybe the whole PTU crashed. Maybe the whole PTU crashed. Might be doing a giveaway and then wrap it up for the night. 100% offload and OBS and that stuff will help your gaming PC run much smoother. Well, and if the game crashes, I can restart the game PC without stopping and starting the stream. You know, lots of advantages. Just remember, with multi-streaming on TikTok, the video has to be different. I know it's weird with the TOS. What do you mean by different? Like, what do you mean by different? And you know what? I have never been on TikTok. I don't do anything on TikTok. If I stream on TikTok and then get banned, then my life would be zero different. But what does different mean? Like, if I'm streaming Star Citizen, I'm streaming Star Citizen. All right, we got some entities now. Do we have a server? No, no server. I got entities, but no server. That's weird. That's probably why it crashed. TikTok's hate giveaway. I could probably see that. I might not do TikTok. I might do some Twitter. But again, you know, the worst thing going to happen is you get banned from TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not too sure I even want to do TikTok. I hate TikTok. I don't know if I'm getting in. This might be it. I wanted to complete this mission. All I wanted to do was complete this mission. I wanted to deliver these picos for these children, for their luminali. They're going to be so sad now they're not getting their picos. Isn't TikTok for weird dancing? Well, that's your algorithm. Active. Coming in with a hot 80 raid. When no one think of the picos. Exactly. I hope you had a great Star Citizen. I assume you were streaming Star Citizen. I need to get my thing to announce what game you were playing so I know what you were playing. But I assume you were playing some Star Citizen. I have my, today's my first day with my streaming PC set up. Not my algo, I don't have TikTok. Yes, sir. Having a good night. We just had a 30K. I'm trying to get back in. But I have my streaming PC set up now. I have my new external mic. I have my Rodecaster Dual. I'm digging it. We're just checking out delivery missions on 4.5. There's a lot of delivery missions in there. So I thought I'd check some out. I did one. Almost finished another one. Ran into a bug and then had a 30K. Very nice. I'm excited. I don't even want to play 4.4. I just want to play 4.5. But definitely got some bugs. I'm not too sure I'm getting in here, guys. Oh, yep. No, I understand, Active. You have a good night. Thanks for bringing your crowd over. And everybody, Raiders, we have a couple of giveaways. Exclamation giveaway. Just go to my website, oldmanobserver.com, and click on giveaway. There are great prizes in there. There's a Polaris in the giveaway pool. There's a Paladin in the giveaway pool. And we have a Worst in Show competition. So if you go to my website, oldmanobserver.com, click on giveaway. We have our Worst in Show, and then we have the December sweeps. The Worst in Show, the winner of this, gets a Clipper LTI. And then the winner of round 5 gets a 2949 Best in Show paint. It's real simple. Once you click these 2 entries, then you'll see the voting options. We've been doing the Worst in Show paints. So like first round here, we had the Mercury Equinox versus the 400i deck to hull. And the Mercury Equinox beat the 400i 71-20. And so we started out with 32 paints. Here's a couple ugly ones. We are down to our championship match. We are our quest to find the ugliest paints in Star Citizen. And in the championship game, we have the Mercury Equinox versus the Wolf Sylvan. I want the Vandal Still Illuminari story to be told. They say his heart was 2 sizes too small. Yeah. So go to the giveaway, vote, and you'll be entered into the drawing. Wolf 100%. So this is the only round when I haven't given the vote totals. So it used to be, hey, Captain No Pants, used to be when you voted, it would tell you what the current percentages were. But I want to announce the winner on stream. I think it's been pretty close though, but I've been kind of keeping my eye on accounts just to see where it's going. And oh, server error. So I did get in. I did get in. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be in very long. Wolf was dirt, 100%. But I'm not going to give the details. We're going to announce the winner of the Worst in Show paint on stream Sunday. Oh, by the way, you're looking to the Game Touch controller? I will eventually. I will eventually. I got enough that I'm setting up right now. Hey, Doctor, thanks for the follow. Like I said, I just set up my streaming PC today. It's my first day using the streaming PC. I was able to put in my vote. Took me a minute to get it all set up on your site. Yeah, and that's the way I do it. That's the reason why. So I do great giveaways, right? I do really good giveaways. I mean, like this one here, these are the prize pools. There's a Paladin in the prize pool. There's a Polaris. We will give away all these prizes this month. Yeah, no, I'm purposely not showing the percentages because I'll announce the winner on stream. So using Gleam.io, allows me to make sure I get Twitch followers. You give extra entries if you follow on Kick. So it helps my socials, get some reach out there. Right? So that's why I do it. I know it's a little complicated. This would be a lot easier if you could just click on this and just vote. But then that doesn't really do anything for me, right? I don't gather, I don't increase my Twitter. I don't increase my Twitch followers. I don't increase my YouTube subscribers and stuff like that. Yep, I bought that in March of 2024. March of 2024. I need to update the streaming PC though. The streaming PC died to Hurricane Elaine. So I'm using a laptop now. All right, I think the server may be done. On top of the penchant for tropical shirts, I couldn't help but see what looks like a fondness for tiki culture. Yeah, I just, I like good vibes. It's been a wild year. Yeah, it took me over a year to get my house back in the normal for Hurricane Elaine. So Hurricane Elaine hit September 26th of 2024, and I didn't make my first home cooked meal until mid-October of 2025. And now my house reconstruction is done, and pretty much the last things I got to do is put a bunch of pictures up now. But I was waiting to get my streaming PC set up and the external mic till I moved into my office, and now I'm back in my office. So I'm ready to stream some big time stuff. Need a new PC, getting old in the tooth here. How has working with insurance been? It wasn't hard. I just had to wait. So I got the hurricane hit in September 26th of 2024, and then I did not get my insurance money until February 2025. So that took a while, but the process wasn't difficult, but they just had to get it in, submitted, approved, and all that. And then and my insurance agent, he did a great job. He got me pretty much what I wanted. And then it took another few months to get the permits all approved and stuff. Once I knew what I was dealing with insurance money wise, then I knew what I could get. And that's what took the biggest amount of time, was waiting for the insurance money and then waiting for the permits. And they were like being nitpicky. Like they wanted to know the exact specs of the refrigerators and appliances and stuff. It was just insane, all the information they wanted to know. The whole process sucks. Wish it could move quicker. Yeah. But we're very happy. Yeah, Florida, CA, Minnesota, where I'm at, have a lot of issues with insurance companies threatening to leave and raise rates. Yeah, Florida's real bad. Florida's real bad about that. But mine's covered under flood insurance. And it's mandated where I live just because it's a lower area. And so that's, at least it's a mandatory requirement. It's nationally mandated. Now, I'm sure at some point in time they'll cut it out, but they're absolutely mandated. So I couldn't not have flood insurance if I didn't want to. Oh, I think the PTU's done. Most important thing is that you guys and your kids are okay. My bud and CA fires got out for a while in a neighbor. Yeah, well, exactly. I'm blessed. One, I had the money. Not only did I have the insurance money, I had money to do things that I wanted to do anyway. But I'd rather use the insurance money. And so I'm able to put the house back together. I actually did. It's 1,000 times better. The house looks fabulous because we were able to put things in that are brand new, do the things that we wanted. But I have neighbors that still aren't back in their house. There's people that just lost their whole house. So I feel blessed, even though I was put in a bad situation for over a year. Yes. Even though I was put in a bad situation for over a year, I'm very blessed to be where I'm at. Why did I break the PTU? You know what? I did break the PTU. Yuri broke the PTU. The PTU broke the moment I put that Pico in the storage of the Herald. Now, wouldn't it be funny that there is some bug with the storage of the Herald and it was that broke it? It's like in some weird state and it's causing the server to completely air out. Because Yuri goes, hey, I think you got storage on the bed. Put the Pico in there. Yeah, the Herald. It would. I mean, honestly, it would not surprise me. That's the issue with the PTU right now. Was me putting the Pico in the Herald storage. 100% can believe it. That is 100% a realistic story that could be told. I think I'm gonna give on the PTU. Like CIG really tests the Herald. Exactly. And it was Yuri's suggestion. So ultimately I'm blaming Yuri on this bringing the PTU down for everybody. So if you wanted to play the PTU tonight, you can thank Yuri for it. Data runner, server broker. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a couple of giveaways. A good buddy works for one of the large firms down there fighting insurance and city stuff for you guys to get you your money. I heard nothing but horror stories from him involving companies, but he said it's a big problem in Florida since that. I got what I needed. My insurance guy was great. He told me what I wanted. I said I wanted a maximum, and he got me damn close to it. He worked hard. What I found out, his commission's based upon how much the insurance is. So he's actually motivated to get as much as he possibly can for me. All right, let me grab a Gleema O. So we're gonna do a giveaway. Somebody might win the Polaris here. Could be you. Make sure you get into the giveaway, exclamation giveaway. Or maybe you win the Paladin. Could be the Paladin. If you haven't seen my giveaways, I think they're kind of cool. They're a little bit different. I promise you nobody does giveaways the way that I do. The reason why I know that is because I wrote most of the system. I would love to get rid of Gleema O, but it's too nice. Unlikely I'm currently not in the running. All right, so I just downloaded the entries. 2025, 1205, 001. And so I download the entries from Gleema O. What am I doing? I want Gleema. I want GitHub. Where's GitHub? There's GitHub. I can give you a forwarding address for unwanted gifts. You don't want it. Don't want it. You got a space there, Thunderstruck. You put exclamation space giveaway. It's all one word, exclamation giveaway, all one word. But basically, just go to my website and do the giveaway. All right, what is the date? Today is the 5th. There you go. There's the exclamation giveaway. 2025, 1205. I like to organize little folders like this. Move them into here. Alrighty. Let's copy this path. Let's bring up my website. So I got my own little giveaway system here using Gleema O. We do a little bracket challenge. We take the Gleema O entries, we load it onto the web page I wrote. We grab the previous winners. If you won, you're not eligible to win again until the last drawing of the giveaway. The last drawing of the giveaway, we use Gleema O to pick the participants into bracket play. But for the normal daily ones, we use this tool here to pick the users that go into bracket play. And it looks like everything's right. 3 previous winners. All right. So we got Attack Cat versus Moondos. So everybody was eligible, but then it picks 32 people based upon the number of entries they have to move on into bracket play. So Attack Cat versus Moondos, and Moondos with the upset over Attack Cat. We got Chronic versus Dabbing Pandarian. Demonic Chronic wins. We got Texas Horny Toad versus Rufus. Rufus with the upset. We got Rome Pope versus Ruffers. And Ruffers with the upset. We got Hudson Hawk versus Crimson Nutmare. Crimson Nutmare with an upset. We got Ubu versus Element Unknown X. Ubu moves on to the round of 16. Pagla versus Grim. Pagla wins. We got Jedi versus Mercury. Jedi wins. We got Doc versus Ecto. And Doc moves on. We got Dole versus Phoenix. Phoenix with the upset. Wasn't a big upset. It was a 15 seed versus an 18 seed. Catzilla versus Dead Penguin. Dead Penguin with the upset. Ramp. Big Daddy versus Malachi. Malachi with the upset over Big Daddy. Nin versus Pank. And Pank with the win. We got Liquid versus Pinar. Hudson Hawk, my papa showed me that movie. I like Hudson. The Hudson Hawk's a good movie. They sing Dancing. What's that song they sing? All right, Vest versus Lazy Donuts. Vest wins. And then Chip versus Arceon. Chip with the win. All right, Vest versus Chip. And Chip with moves on. Got the upset. Pank versus Pinar. And Pinar moves on to the round of 8. Dead Penguin versus Malachi. Dead Penguin with the win. We got Doc versus Phoenix. Phoenix upsetting Doc. Now we got Jedi versus Pagla. Pagla with the win. We got Crimson Nutmare versus Ubu. Crimson Nutmare wins. And we got Rufus versus Ruffers. All right. And Moondos versus Demonic Chronic. Demonic Chronic moves on. All right. Final 8. Final 8. Demonic Chronic versus Rufus. Rufus with the upset over Demonic. We got Crimson Nutmare versus Pagla. Pagla with the win. We got Phoenix versus Dead, and Phoenix moves on. And then finally, Pinar versus Chip. Chip moves on. We got our final 4. Who's going on to the championship game here? Rufus versus Pagla. Rufus with the upset. We got a 25 seed making it to the final game. We're swinging on a star. That's what it is. Gosh, I had a brain fart there. Phoenix versus Chip. And Phoenix moves on. So we got an 18 seed versus a 25 seed in the championship game. Who's going to move on? Who might be winning the Polaris? Let's see. Rufus with an upset. All right, let me mark this. Fumble, damn it. All right, let's see what Rufus went. Rufus, are you here? Because if you're here, you get an extra slot, which is beneficial. All right, so now we move on to the prize round. This is where we take all the prizes in the prize pool. We load them in. Just giving Rufus his chance. I don't think I've seen Rufus for a minute. I don't think he's here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do it. And we're gonna pick the prizes that move on into here, and then we'll pick one from there. Ooh, that was close. That Paladin always looks like it's gonna get picked. I'm Spartacus or Rufus. Well, the thing is, my giveaways, the way they work though, is I give the giveaway to the email that's registered at Gleam.io. So I don't worry about someone pretending to be somebody else, even if they had a similar name or something like that, because you enter through Gleam.io, that's the email that I send the winnings to. All right, the Whirlwind paint. I like these paints. These paints are pretty cool. I've seen them on a few of the vehicles. Me and my wife are Brian. And Switchback armor set. And the Headhunter's Carnifex Lucky Break armor set. One more. Let's see what he gets. Gets to go into the drawing. All right, Nicole's there, Dying Pain. So when the person isn't here, I do a hide, and I do 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Well, and they will, Yuri. All right, let's see what he won. And he won the Black Magic paint for the saber. Way to go, Rufus. So I'll send that to him in the morning. Let's find somebody to raid here. Who's streaming Twitch? Who's streaming? Twitch. Who would be good to stream here? To raid. Any recommendations? Oh, the only Joker. He raided me. He came by the other day. I'm gonna raid him.
Like somebody came out here for some reason, right?
We'll do him.
And you
Copy.
can't like
The only Joker.
make these elevators go back.
I gotta do it on my streaming PC. Or no, wait. Can I do it this way? Wait, no. I don't have to do it on my streaming PC. Wait, I should be able to. Let me end my giveaways. Let me end that. All right. Now I want to do the only Joker. He came by, I was chatting the other day, so we're gonna raid him. There we go. And then where's the raid button? There's the raid button. And the underscore only Joker. See y'all in the next one. Should be streaming tomorrow. And 3, 2, 1, raid.
Like, look, his shields are going back up so quick.